Good morning, Arva. Nice to have you with the Middlesex Review. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of viewers who are interested in your uh, uh, industry or your trade because you are connected directly to, beauty and salon. So if I put it in the right area. So Arva, tell me a little bit about yourself and how did you get started with this business and when did you start it?
So I came to US in 2005 and I had done my master's in psychology, but
Mhm.
unfortunately my credits were not um, valid here. So that's why they asked me to start all over again. And then just because I didn't wanted to study, because I had already studied back home, like almost 6, 7 years. So I didn't wanted to study anymore. That's why I wanted to do something where no studies are involved. So I started doing henna, never thought that I would be the successful the way I am right now. But in the beginning, just, putting pamphlets here and there, right outside the grocery stores, especially Indian grocery stores, because I thought that it's only an Indian market. But I think after a couple of years, I got a call from Rutgers University, and that was the changing point. Because once I stepped in Rutgers, then I realized that there is a vast market out there for henna, and um, now I serve a lot of other universities from Rutgers, UPenn, Drexel, St. John's, Immaculata, Muhlenberg, um, and I do henna. I've also given lectures in universities actually about henna. Even during the
Nice.
time of COVID, I did give a lecture, a virtual lecture on Zoom in NJIT.
Right.
Um, and the College of New Jersey. And it's just amazing.
It is truly amazing to hear this, how you had a good educational background, of course, in the psychology, and I think you that played a good role in you being able to very well mingle with the universities in the United States.
Yeah.
So very nice to hear about that. That's a very inspiring story to somebody who's thinking of starting a business. You know how it's I think it's more about putting your skills into the format of a business.
Yes.
So have you had this henna artist skills since you were very young? Did you ever thought that to have such kind of a business before?
No, no, I had never ever thought that I would be a henna artist when I was studying. Um,
But were you
Business.
used to doing this when you were young? And I know many times in our
Mm,
cultures they tend to do this.
yeah, but not to that extent. When I look at my work in 2005, I feel that it's not even close to what I do now. I mean, I must have done it to a couple of friends back home,
Mhm.
but never ever done to the intricate details which I do it right now. I mean, with practice and um, with constant practice, I would say it has improved to such a level. Now, when even I think 3 years ago, there was a trend going on social media about 10 years challenge. And when I posted my 10 years challenge, the things which I had done 10 years ago and what I do now, oh my god.
There's a huge power between that, right?
There's a huge difference.
That's nice. That I mean, practice makes you perfect with time. So I'm sure, with almost more than 15 years of your experience, you would have
Yes,
perfectionize that by now.
yes.
So, and are you the sole business owner of your business, or do you have partners with you?
So I am the business owner,
Right,
um, but obviously my husband helps me out in a lot of departments.
right,
But in general, yes, he actually manages the finance part.
right, right. That's nice to have
uh,
somebody who handles that for you.
yes, and as far as the business is concerned, yes, I do henna. This is my full time, but with the henna, I get more exposure because I also own the entertainment company. So
Right,
that really helps
right.
because I have caricature artists, face painters, airbrush, um, masseurs, cotton candy, snow cones, photo booths, everything basically, all entertainment services.
Nice. So, do you have any other like employees under you?
We don't have employees, these are all subcontractors.
Oh, I see. So you have your own list of
Yes,
contractors that
even
you
as a
provide
henna
this.
artist, yes, even as a henna artist, we have like, I'm in touch with almost 50, 60 henna artists, but they are all
Right,
subcontractors.
right, right. So all of them are connected to you, and you work as the mediator, I believe.
I try to.
Okay, very nice, very nice. That's good. That's a good business model. And when you were launching your business, what were the toughest challenges you had?
A lot. Um, when I initially started, I had no idea that, first of all, I had no idea that henna, because we have been doing henna since such a long time in back home, had never even thought that henna also has chemicals and we cannot use the chemical henna. So that was my first challenge, um, to make the henna at home. Till I think till that I started doing it since last 2 years. Even till before that, I've always bought henna from someone who used to make it at home. So that was the biggest challenge because it used to be very expensive. The second challenge I would say was driving. Um, when I initially started doing henna, believe me or not, my husband used to drive me everywhere with two small kids. Sometimes it used to get extended. So for 3, 4 hours, he used to sit outside waiting for me till I come, till I am done. So that was the biggest challenge. The first time I drove was from Pennsylvania to New York, and that was the time when I started driving myself all alone. I mean, I used to drive, but only with my husband. Never thought that I would drive all by myself. So that was
That's
one of the biggest challenge.
that is really nice to listen to that story. Many people, even myself, after coming over here, driving was one of the biggest challenges we have.
Yeah,
But
I
uh,
mean, back home I used to drive. I had started driving from my ninth grade.
right,
But driving here was a complete different challenge than what
abs-
it was back home.
absolutely, absolutely. So, but I'm glad you have overcome all the challenges. And when you said the chemicals, and of course, I've been around chemical industry, so I know how important and critical it is to meet the guidelines with respect to the safety.
Yeah.
So are you using all products that are regulated and deemed safe for
Yes, all
consumers?
my products are completely organic. Now I make my own henna with just the powder,
Right,
then putting the organic certified eucalyptus oil and organic certified lavender oil in it,
right,
sugar, sometimes fructose, and tea and coffee brew. That's it.
right. That's good. That's great that you have your own products and organic products. And this is a great thing for the viewers who are interested in finding a henna artist and making sure that the henna they get is safe for them. So that's really great that Arva has that ability to provide that service. So, um, so uh, if you recall COVID, I'm sure you had direct contacts with your consumers in your business for sure. So did COVID play a role in your business? Any kind of positive or negative roles?
Oh, of course. Even till date, I've been facing a lot of problems because of COVID. Because, as you know, most of the universities are still it, it, it it used to be still remote, virtual. It
Right,
was so hard, and my most of my clients are universities,
right,
so that became a biggest challenge.
right.
Another thing, even after the universities have opened up, the problem is that they are not allowing the outside vendors to come in.
Mhm. Yeah.
um, in the past year, I must have worked for only 3 universities. That's
Right,
it.
right.
um, so I started um, so since last 3 to 4 years, I have been doing bridal, but this past year I have advertised more into bridal henna because I was not getting any other events.
Mhm.
All the other events, the mall which I used to work for, Macy's, Saks Fifth Avenue, none of them are allowing the outside vendors. No corporate events this December. I must have
Right,
done hardly 2 or 3 corporate events. Usually in December, we at least do 6 to 7, sometimes even 8 corporate events, because there are so many Christmas parties
right,
and not even one single Diwali party.
right,
Whereas Diwali parties are a big hit, especially in IT companies.
right,
That's when the Diwali parties are booming. I've worked for Google,
right.
for World Trade Centers.
Mhm.
So all those companies are closed. So
Right,
the only flow of events which were coming in was through bridal.
right, right. So I understand COVID has not only affected you, many of the businesses that had direct consumer contacts, they had
Yeah,
a huge
especially the
effect.
entertainment industry. It has hit it very bad.
Absolutely. And I mean, hopefully, with the time, things are turning out to be much, much better than it used to be in the past couple of years, I think, if we put 2021 into the past now. But I think with time, uh, it will become all right. So hopefully, we will be looking forward to have your business get more customers soon than, I mean, then as it was used to be before 2 years ahead, right? Ahead of 2 years.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
um, and Ara, what is the number one way that uh, get customers to your business?
Um, Sorry, I didn't get your question.
No, the number one way that you attract customers to your business, like the most common method that you get customers to your business is
Referral,
okay,
mostly referrals. When I see the end of the year um, records
right,
about my business, I feel that it's all due to records.
right, right.
Sorry, the referrals.
I see. So, has the internet played any role in your
Oh, of course,
business?
internet has, Instagram has helped, Facebook has helped, Google has definitely helped,
Right,
Google Business has helped a lot.
right. So that's
Um,
good to hear. That's nice to hear.
yes. Um,
And so, I mean, for a customer, why would they have to choose you uh, when there are other competitors in the market?
I think one of the as far as when I am a customer, when I look at from the customer point of view, when I am looking at a business, the first thing what I see is reviews,
Right,
and I think that makes a lot of difference.
right.
So if you see on Google, I have almost 108 reviews.
I see
That
that.
really helps. On
Yep.
Yelp, Yelp is a um, platform where people, the one who uses Yelp, they know that all the reviews are very genuine
Yeah.
because they don't allow any of the fake reviews.
Right.
Um, and then they look at the work, the progress of the work.
Mhm.
So if they go on my page on Instagram, sometimes they even have seen, they scroll down all the way to 2015, 2014, and they see that the quality of the work has increased so much. Even on Instagram page,
Mhm.
they check, the customers do check that, how many likes were there, who are commenting, what is going on, and that really helps.
Right, absolutely. So those are very key important points that you brought up, because today's world is digitalized world. So if you are not playing a role, or if you're not marketing yourself there,
Yeah,
you
I
really
would
have to
still
be
like
there.
to be old school. It's
Right.
really hard to manage.
Absolutely.
Especially, I've still not been on TikTok or Snapchat.
Right. Right.
I think it's uh, too much to handle.
Right, absolutely, absolutely. So, and let's talk about your future. So, if you were to look for the next 6 months to 1 year to 5 years, where would you like to see your business at?
Ah, that's a tough question. I have a lot of dreams. Um,
Let's mention a few at least. The
um,
viewers would love to
one of
hear
the
them.
one of the dream which I have is to work in White House for the Eid party. There's
Right,
there's a big Eid party every year in White House, and
right.
that's one of the thing I really want to go there once. As far as the business is concerned, yes, um, just to improve my skills as far as as my henna is concerned. I feel I'm still, now that I've reached to this goal, I feel I'm still lacking behind, and I still want to improve to that extent where other my mentors are, whether it's Pauna or Parthi, um, or Munita, those Pallavi, those are my mentors as far as the henna is concerned. So I want to reach to those goals. And business wise, I think I'm doing okay. Um, uh, the I just want to have like quality clients. I the way I used to drag myself in the past, I don't want to do that anymore. Um, I want to be firm on my prices and just have quality clients.
Absolutely, absolutely. Those are really firm and achievable goals, and I'm sure you will reach there with the
So
success rate you're having currently. So we want to wish you all the best
thank you.
with that dreams. And as the Middlesex Review, we will be supporting you throughout, and uh, we will hope that we will be able to write another story about you in another 5 years time, about you working with the White House.
Thank
So
you. I
yeah,
appreciate it.
yes, you're very welcome. Thank you very much, Arva, for coming to interview
Thank
with the
you.
Middlesex Review. We really appreciate that.
Thanks. I appreciate it.